G'day. This week on the blog post we're going to tell you a little bit more about how to service your own drag washers. Previously we mentioned you should keep them well lubricated and looked after so you don't get extra drag when your line's trying to slip. But anyway, we'll show you how to do it. Some people get a bit flustered with it because they don't remember which way certain washers go back, but we'll just show you a quick and simple easy tip on how to service your drag washers yourself and without too much muck around. So here we go. Now first, most drag washers are held in with a circlip. So simply what we're going to do is take that out first using a small screwdriver. Okay, now what we do, as things come out of your spool, basically line them up along the table. Next it's your drag washers. They come out, turn them up the way they came out, and then put them all in a line so you know exactly which ones have come out from top to bottom. Basically all we do is give the inserts a good clean in there with Kero, and then we individually clean each washer with a bit of Kero and a little toothbrush. Old toothbrush is very handy for this. And then we dry them with a clean towel so they're nice and dry again, and then we really lubricate them. So we'll go through a little bit of that now. Okay, first off what we do is just a little bit of Kero on a rag, and then we stick it inside the spool. Give it a good twirl around, make sure that every little bit of grease and grime is taken out of there, and then use a dry end of the rag. Simply make sure that everything's nice and dry again.
Is that my good tea towel?
Sorry.
I'm only kidding.
Okay, what we do next is basically clean off every washer. The metal washers you can just do with a bit of Kero on a rag. And your fabric washers, just a little scrub. Depending on how dirty they are, these ones are pretty clean because I do them every couple of months. Clean them off and keep doing them in succession and putting them back where you got them from. So that way you know exactly where to go and exactly how to put your reel back together and which washer goes where. Now, putting them back together, simply, I use the simple boating grease on the drag washers. Otherwise you can go to the expense of buying really flash drag washer grease, but really you don't really need it. Personally, this is all I use. Just give each washer a light coating and put them back as they came out. Fabric washer next, same thing, just a nice smearing of grease, spread all around the washer. Next one. And so on until you get right to the very end. And notice we're using a lovely red satin sheet. Might be very sexy, but we've kept slipping out of bed on it, so I found a better use for it. Finally, after you put the last washer in, whatever holding mechanism you have, circlip or whatever type of clip it is, insert that back in the top. So we'll put the clip back in. Bob's your uncle. The spool that we've just demonstrated this on is off a fin or offshore reel. I mainly use them for my live baiting. Very sturdy, I call them the tractor. Very strong, sturdy reel, very well priced, good value for money. As you can see, once again, very good waterproof dragging system, and I only do these once every 3 months, and that's full on use out in the wet weather and everything like that. But they're not even sticky half the time. I just redo them just to be sure. Okay, now if you still find servicing your drag washers a little frustrating, take it to your local tackle shop. They do reel servicing, and they'll get it going again for you. But this is the reel we just done. This is how you want the drag, nice and smooth, very smooth like that, no sticking, and you should catch more fish. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.